Hello everyone. The 2.7 12th standard She Walks in Beauty. I'm going to start with this poem. She walks in a beauty. Okay. So let's say about the little bit icebreaker. You can say while judging any person, you would consider certain aspects, right? While judging anyone, like uh, when you go to college, when you go to school, when you go in the market, when you go to the mall, so there are certain aspects you judge. Okay, what aspect you are considering? Like first example, appearance, clothes, uh, language, style. Okay, other commodities, other commodities, car and all. Such kind of things we are focusing on. Okay, make a proverbs and quotation related to beauty. Okay, proverbs is nothing but the statement and all which is related to beauty. Okay, discuss your impression about someone personality and say what you like the most and why. Discuss your impression about someone personality and say what you like the most and why. Right, we need to discuss impressions about the someone personality and say what you like the most. Okay, so like this, we need to discuss our impression about someone. Okay, like for example, I can say that I like I like a person who is in anime. I like any personality who is a celebrity in Instagram influencer or whatever. So I need to discuss what I like the most on that particular person. Right? Let's come to the poem. The George Gordon Byron. He is from 18th century and he is known simply as Lord Byron. And he is known as Lord Byron was a famous English romantic poet and also a satirist. Okay, he was a famous Indian romantic poem and he was also a satirist, which means he is criticizing. He attended a number of schools, including a famous public school, Harrow, and then went to Trinity College, Cambridge. At the age of 21, he started a tour of Europe and Orient, after which he composed a Childe Harold's Pilgrimage, which made him immensely popular in England. So he is a romantic poet, okay, and he's a satirist also. And he, at the age of 21, he decided to travel all over the Europe. Okay, all over, started a tour of Europe, and he had written a pilgrimage book, which made him very popular in England. Okay, he went in number of schools, Trinity College, Cambridge. Okay, and now She Walks in Beauty is a short lyrical poem celebrating female's beauty. Okay, She Walks in Beauty is a small lyrical poem. Okay, it is a one kind of She Walks in Beauty. It is a small lyrical poem. Okay, it is a very short poem celebrating the female's beauty. So basically, in short, we can understand this poem which we are going to read now. It is a short poem and it is a lyrical poem, and it is about what is there inside the poem. It is celebrating about the female beauty, the beauty of the female. The poet is going to talk about, right, female's beauty. The poet describe an unnamed woman who is exceptionally striking. The poet is describing a woman which is unnamed, okay, unnamed person who is extremely striking. Okay, the poet describes not only her external appearance but also her inner goodness, which makes her so captivatingly attractive. The poet not only expressing about her external beauty, he is also explaining about inner goodness also. So that makes the more beautiness attractive. Lord Byron compares her to the night sky. Okay, Lord Byron compares her to the night sky, describing her serene. Okay, Lord Byron compares her. Okay, Lord Byron compares her to the night sky, describing her serene and perfect beauty. Okay, Byron compares her to the night sky. Okay, Lord Byron compares her to the night sky, describe her serene and perfect beauty. Okay, so compares her with the night sky and describing her a perfect beauty. Although the poem is generally thought to be a love poem, although this poem is generally to a thought to be a love poem, the poet never actually declared his love for this lady. So when we read this poem, we will understood that the poet is related to a love poem, but the poet never declares like he loves that lady. Okay, in short, in this poem we will try and understand about the unnamed unnamed lady, which the poet is describing about her perfect beautiness, not only the external, inner goodness also. This poem looks like a love romantic poem, but the poet never declaring his love on that woman. Okay, can we start? The poem is very short poem. Let's start. She walks in beauty like the night. Okay, who walks in beauty? A lady walks in the beauty like the night. Okay, so basically, in short, I want to tell you before starting the poem. Uh, the poet went in some event and he saw a lady, and the next day he started writing a poem on that lady. So what we are going to read now. She walks in beauty like the night. Okay, she is. So the poet is saying that the lady is walking in beauty like the night, like the night. Okay, of cloudless climate and starry sky. Okay, she walks in the beauty like the night. How? Like the cloudless night, like the in the night cloudless sky. In the sky there is no clouds, and there is a star. Stars are there in the sky. Okay, the climate are very cloudless, and all that best of dark and bright meet in her aspects and her eyes. Okay, all that best dark and bright. So all that aspects dark and bright, which means the poet is comparing with the dark sky and bright star. Okay, meet meet in her aspects and her eyes. So poet is comparing two things now over here. The one is the poet is telling that in the sky, if we look, there is a dark and bright combinations are there, which looks very beautiful, the star and the dark sky. So the same way meet in her aspects also. Okay, in her features also. Okay, and her eyes. Now he is talking about her eyes. Thus made soft to the tender light, which heaven the gaudy, bright and showy red in eyes. So the poet is talking about her eyes now. Okay, her eyes. Her eyes is mellowed to the tender light. Okay, mellowed to the kind light. Her eyes is also very bright to the light, and which heavens the bright and showy day nice. Okay, So the poet is talking about her eyes, and he is explaining that her eyes is very soft, her eyes is very made up of soft, made up of smooth and soft, like a tender light, which heaven to Gaudi denies. Okay. One now again he is talking about his about her eyes. One shade the more, one ray the less. Okay, so one shade the more, one ray the less, had half impaired the nameless grace. So in the two lines we can understand that we cannot describe in the name, because the when the light is one is bright, one is uh, less, so because of that the combination looks very good, and which waves in every every raven trace, so which waves in every raven trace. Okay, a large bird of the crow family with shiny black feather, which waves in every raven trace. Okay, so this kind of combination is also waves in every raven trace of softly of or softly lighten over her face where thoughts serenely sweet expresses. Okay, so this kind of thing softly lightens her face over her face where thoughts serenely sweet express how pure, how dear their deviling praise. Okay, how pure and how dear their deviling place. And on that cheek and over that brow, and on that cheek and over that brow, so soft, so calm yet eloquent. Okay, so now poet is talking about his face. On that cheek and over that brow means eyebrow, so soft, so calm yet expressive. Okay, now he comes to the cheek and eyes. Then after that, the poet is talking about smiles, the smiles that win, the tints that glow. With the help of smiles, the tints that glow, but tell of days in goodness spent. Okay, so but tell of days in goodness spent. A mind at peace with all below, a mind at peace with all below, a heart whose love is innocent. So then in the last two lines, the poet is explaining, the poet trying to expressing his peace when he looks such a beauty. Okay, so his mind at peace totally, but all the things are below. A heart whose love is innocent. Okay, so I'm stopping here now.